So I'm just going to talk again about the introduction and the mark scheme and what it says to get 7 or 8 marks. So it starts off and says a clear, focused statement of aims. So that's where we need to say exactly what we're doing. We are going to look at the costs and the benefits of coastal management at 2 different places. And our aim is to find out really, has the management been effective? Do the benefits outweigh the costs? We're then going to talk and possibly split it up into a few aims, so you might want to split it into sub-questions, break it down, so you might want to think, what are the costs or what are the benefits? Or you might want to think, what's happening at Studland or what's happening at West Bay? Or you might also want to do some hypothesis, some predictions. The difference between a question and a hypothesis is a prediction. I predict that the benefits outweigh the costs. That might be something you look at. Then it says that you've got to talk about the purpose. The purpose of doing this is to investigate and to find out about an actual issue related to geography and find out whether something has been effective in this situation. You've got to talk about your location, so say, what country is it in? What county? Is it north, south, east, west? Whereabouts is it in relation to other places, bigger places like Weymouth? Use some distances and directions. Back that up with some labelled maps, zooming in, probably 3, clearly labelling where it is. Then we also talked, we might want to add in some pictures so people can really get an idea of exactly where we are looking at and what it is like, and you might want to have some labels on those. And then it says we've got to try and justify, so explain why we are doing this. And the justification really is they've got 2 completely different strategies, a very hard approach that cost a lot of money in West Bay and a very soft, cheaper approach in Studland. Let's see if all that money was worth spending. Let's see if we can have just as effective with the softer approaches. So we're really trying to get to grips with that. We might want to use some secondary data, and here refer you to the BBC Bite Size website. If you type in coastal management and the BBC Bite Size, it'll tell you all about different types, hard and soft engineering. That might want to be in our introduction, and we might want to talk a little bit about what we think will happen at Studland and West Bay, and there's some really good information there. And then you also highlighted how you really wanted to have some key words to really show that you have a good understanding, and things like erosion and waves and hard and soft engineering will be the sort of things that you want to include. Okay.